All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Blue Belt Combat Sports with your hosts Zachary William Mansk and Neel Patel.
Yeah, he's Ansari himself, dude.
Yeah. All right, I'll say my full name. My full name is Neel Shailesh Patel. So Zachary William Mansk and Neel Shailesh Patel.
Young Shay, dude. Neel Shea Guevara Patel.
Oh God. You know, I bought an American flag hat just today.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
yeah. I've seen people wearing American flag hats and Che Guevara shirts at the same time before. So
Why?
I mean, not everybody looks into like what's on the shirt. I don't know.
Oh my God. Anyway, let's get started. Yeah,
So what's
event
up,
over
dude?
big event over the weekend. Thug Rose got back in the win column.
Return,
Fuck,
dude.
the return of Mike Tyson with the bite.
Yeah, this guy got.
The dude
I've,
got bite of the night. There was a literal bonus by the UFC called bite of the night, and he won $50,000 by Dana White.
yeah, I mean, that's the only time it's ever. I think it's the first time it's ever happened. Dude getting bit, DQ, a biting
Yeah,
DQ. I've seen people get bit before, but
yeah,
not like that. That's the
yeah,
most egregious one.
yeah. So we're gonna do We're gonna do a recap of the UFC card. We're gonna talk about Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney coming up. And we're also gonna cover Marvin Hagler versus what's his face? Hearns in our classic names in our classic
in our
throwback
in
games.
our Let's Culture Neil segment.
Sure. All right.
Hell yeah,
All right, let's get started with the card. What are your thoughts?
dude. I'm amped that Thug Rose got back in the win column. She looked good. Ribas looked good too, but I mean, Namajunas was just one step ahead of her whole time. I mean, she was trying to strike through, but I mean, Namajunas' footwork and spacing and
Hmm.
all that's just too much for her.
Hmm.
So she got, so yeah, I mean, she got a decision out of her. Clearly outpointed her. It's a good
Hmm.
win. I mean, Ribas was what, number 8? So I mean,
Yeah.
puts her right back into like title contention where another win or two she could easily be fighting for a belt. So
Yeah.
all went well.
Yeah. Let's look at the rest of the card. Carl Williams did well against Tafa. I was sad about this one.
Yeah, I mean this one for Tafa fans, this is a bummer. But I mean Carl Williams looked good.
Hmm.
Just grinded him out.
I really enjoyed watching Edmund fight again. I'm happy he's back in the win column.
Yeah, Edmund looked great. Edmund, I mean I mean he was getting his ass kicked, but he got
He
the
got
finish at the end of
he
the
got
round,
the
so
finish.
that's all that matters.
Doesn't matter. Fucking remember Alex Pereira lost his title fight pretty much against Izzy when he won, and he got the knockout at the end.
And exactly, especially if you get a finish.
The greatest one was what Derek Lewis versus Volkov. Volkov kicked his ass the whole fight. Volkov's probably up like I don't know what 30, 27,
I mean it would have been like 30-25 at least.
30, 24 maybe.
Yeah, I mean it was. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like a Volkov style comeback by any means, but it was
He was
I mean he looked
down.
great. He got a great highlight. It was a great
Hmm.
finish, man. I mean, he fucking clapped him.
Yeah, but that Volkov Derek Lewis fight, Derek Lewis was definitely down 30-24 on one person's card.
I gotta go back to I want to go back to Rose for a second.
Go for it.
So what I think is really encouraging about
No.
this win, is that it was like I don't know how do I put it. It was like the Rose of old. Like she was just like locked in and just like sniping, and
It
she
showed you
didn't look
flashes.
right. I mean, she exactly. She looked great like the whole time. And she didn't look out of her head, which
Hmm.
she kind of looked the past couple fights. I know the last fight she had a bunch of injuries that she sustained. I think she busted up her thumb or something
I mean,
first round, but
she also fought Manon, who is like a beast, who's probably the next champion.
yeah, I mean, man, it's a contender for sure. So I mean, that's a tough fight.
If she
Um,
beats Blanchfield in like what is it, a week? They're fighting next week is Blanchfield versus Farrell, which we're gonna go over later. But if she wins that fight, she's the next title contender.
this is true. This is true. Hold on, I'm just looking up the UFC rankings. Yeah, I mean, this puts Rose right up there. I mean, not ahead of her, obviously, but Mannon's probably next. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
no, Valentina's next. That's the problem. It's like, it's
Valentina?
kind of, yeah, Valentina's next because of a controversy that took place in the last fight.
I
Did
thought
you
that
see
was a
the,
wait. I thought that was a different. It's the same division.
yeah, it's 125. Women's 125, bro.
No, this is flyweight.
That's 125, dude.
Oh my God.
Men and women. It's flyweight. But I mean, Shevchenko's gonna have to fight Grasso next, and they're probably gonna do that at the Sphere or whatever. That's in September.
No, it's Zhang Wei Li.
So no, that's 115.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
115, dude. Strawweight's 115, flyweight's 125, bantamweight's 35.
Oh. All right. Let me educate myself on women's MMA for a second.
So yeah, I mean, they're gonna do that in September, and depending on how that goes, the winner of Blanchfield and Ferrell fights the winner of, Shevchenko and Grasso.
So we basically have to wait a year though.
Well, I mean, what I'm saying is that Rose isn't. I mean, Manon might have to wait until like, you know,
2025.
December or early 2025. Yeah. Um,
Because
Rose,
the Ultimate Fighter is filming this summer.
right? And I think they're gonna do what I imagine they're gonna do is they're gonna have Grasso and Shevchenko at the Sphere because they're talking about
Why?
having it be. Well, they were talking about having
Oh.
it be like a Mexican themed event.
Okay, as long as it's not the main event.
No, I mean I don't know if it'll be the main event, but
It's not. No, no, they got to do Nate Diaz, Conor McGregor 3.
yeah, who knows what they'll make. We'll see where everything's at.
The rumor is Michael Chandler's fighting Conor this summer, and it's confirmed by Chandler and McGregor. Dana's got to come out and say it, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean that's just one of those where it's like I believe when I see it.
Did you watch the
They go on for so long.
did you watch the new Roadhouse?
No, I've heard it's bad.
Yeah,
Did you see it?
my buddy told me it's bad, and I just got Amazon Prime again, so I think I can watch it, right? If you have Amazon Prime membership, you have access to Prime Video, right?
Yeah,
All right, yeah, so I can probably watch. I'll watch it eventually.
yeah, I'll watch it. I remember when there was an event a while back that they were filming one of the
Hmm.
scenes at because like the plot of the movie is like the guy Jake Gyllenhaal's in the UFC. It's kicked out of the UFC. And then he's like a bouncer and he starts kicking ass or whatever. I don't know. It's fucking Roadhouse. But they were filming it at a UFC event.
Yeah, yeah, UFC 285.
Yeah,
Hey, that's what the guy who just bit the other dude's gonna be. He's gonna become a bouncer in a favela or some bar in in the
yeah,
favela.
yeah. That guy's fucked.
He's gonna have the Brazilian Roadhouse soon.
Ugh, that guy's fucked.
No.
Ivan Severino, dude, or Igor Severino. Poor guy. Hold 1 second.
Wait, he's Brazilian. His name's Igor.
Igor Severino.
Why is his name Igor if he's Brazilian?
Why not?
Just interesting. Oh my God. Hey,
No, but
since
this puts Rosa in a solid spot though, because then she could fight like Macy Barber, Jessica Andrade for a third time. Uh,
let's take a look at the strawweight rankings.
yeah, but let's just say she takes a spot because Ribas is number 8. So she'll probably be somewhere around there.
Wait,
That
Doug
puts her in a
Rose
good
wasn't
spot.
ranked?
No, because she didn't win and she was out for a while.
All right, so she'll be
So
number 8, yeah. And then I think she should fight Andrada or Sermonera.
yeah, I mean Andrade, Sermonara, her Barber. I think any of those fights would be great. Rugia's not a bad matchup, but that most likely be fighting behind. So
Mm-hmm.
or Natalia Silva. That's what I meant to say. I'm sorry.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, all right. That's all I had to say about that. So shout out to Rose.
Shout out
Um,
to Rose. I love seeing Thug Rose back at it, man.
Yeah, uh, always entertaining.
Yeah,
Always entertaining.
her and her groomer Pat Barry.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
You know,
that's a little sus.
you know, Sean Strickland says a lot of shit, and also shout out Sean Strickland, got the shirt. Um, but two things he said more realistic that are realistic. Number one, Rose got groomed by fucking Pat Barry because you know she was under 18 when she met him,
Hmm.
and when they started dating when she was under 18. And also, the most realistic thing, the Roadhouse movie is very realistic in that it's a UFC fighter that's a champion that is now working as a bouncer because he's broke.
It's
It's a
true.
fact though. Like
It's true. You could slap based on a true story at the beginning of that movie and it'd be accurate.
brother, there's UFC champions from the 90s who worked as bouncers after and eventually opened up their own gyms to get money, but they were all broke. The UFC didn't pay them shit in the 90s or early 2000s.
Yeah. No, that's true. That is true.
All right,
Uh,
let's see what's next.
all
Yusuf
right, and then
Zalal defeated Billy
I
Quarantino at
Peyton
featherweight.
Talbot. No. Peyton Talbot
Peyton
looked
Talbot, yeah,
fantastic against Cameron Simon.
that was a good fight.
That kid's gonna be good. Just wanted to shout at him because
Hmm.
he beat Cameron Simon's ass. He was getting fouled too. But
Mm.
he put on a show. So he's one
Yeah,
to
I was
watch.
surprised
And
they didn't call a DQ there.
I don't know if they DQ him, but like a point or something. But I mean,
Yeah,
also it's on the night where like someone also got bit earlier, so it's
yeah, they
kind of
don't
like
want to
on
repeat
guard.
that.
So, but it's what it is. Peyton Talbot looked great though. Beat up Cameron Simon, TKO'd him second round.
No,
Yusuf Salal choking out the dog himself. Billy
got him.
Quarantillo.
And then
Yeah.
Fernando Padilla doing the Ben Askren choke.
Oh, he got with the Bravo choke. Yeah, shot to him.
That's the Ben Askren choke. First time I ever saw the
Get
Bravo
him in that bro.
choke.
I think he hit. I think he got Ronaldo with the bulldog choke. Where they go like over like that. You know, like that had to be
Wait. Did Askren beat Robbie Lawler with the Bulldog choke or the Bravo choke?
his bulldog choke.
Oh, was it the Bulldog choke? Damn, I messed up the chokes.
Yeah. I mean, Yusuf Zalal come back to the UFC.
Give me a
He had a
break.
rough run.
Give me a
On
break. I
back.
haven't been to jiu-jitsu in a year and I'm going back this week.
Fine. I'm also
Coach,
looking at the
hold on, let me get a quick shout out. Shout out to Coach Mark. You're one of the best instructors out there, Coach Mark. I'm coming back Thursday if you're watching this.
shout to Coach
He's
Mark.
definitely not, but yeah.
Yeah, right. Shout out to him anyways. So
Hey, he's a good hardworking man. My friend secretly is probably gay for him because he's like I want to give Coach Marcus respect. He's a good looking man. He's got a wife, good looking kids, a good job. Like he's like a model U.S. citizen. I'm like, sounds like a gay for him, bro. And he's like, no. I'm like, I don't know, man.
yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Padilla got the finish. He looked good. First fight
No,
finish. Can't go wrong with that.
Muhammad Usman got robbed.
Julian Rosa. Dude, you see Julian Rosa get a jumping guillotine on Ricardo Roddick?
I saw that one. I saw the highlights. I
Um,
only in the only prelim fight I watched was Muhammad Usman because I wanted to see Marty in the crowd.
then and then there was something else. Hold on. Did you see? So during Jarno Aarons and Stephen Wynn, which got 5-9, it was a great fight.
Hmm.
Um, I think it was at the end of the second round. The timekeeper fucked up and like he paused the clock on accident. Whatever, it was like a whole thing at the end of the round. And you could hear on the broadcast one of the producers be like, "Yeah, it's fucking ruining my night."
Oh my
That's
god,
funny.
that's hilarious.
But yeah, I mean, Aaron's look good though. I thought he could have gotten a finish, but shot for a takedown instead, so that's how it goes.
Hmm.
Usman got robbed. I'm gonna be honest, I missed his first fight. So what happened in the Usman fight? Run me through this.
It was a back and forth affair. Usman got leg kicked pretty badly by Parkin a couple times. There was no takedowns in this fight. It was all striking. It was mostly Parkin was doing leg kicks and then doing some counter lefts and rights or hooks and some uppercuts. Usman kept trying to land the fucking Superman punch and could never do it. And honestly, I wasn't impressed. He never went for takedowns. He never mixed up any leg kicks. He just went straight up boxing and was trying to just go for body shots and Superman punches. And he would throw the occasional like left hook or right uppercut. But for the most part, he did not look good in my opinion. He has a quick you could tell after the first 2-3 minutes, Parkin figured out his tell for what he's gonna do. Like if he was like hesitating a little bit, he was going for a Superman punch. Otherwise, he was going for a body shot because he never went straight to the head a lot. I mean, he went a couple times, but most of the time he was using the body shot to set up the headshot, which is good. But like Parkin read that like correctly, and like I thought Usman did enough to win the fight, but I don't know. I thought Parkin Parkin literally I thought Usman won this fight. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to support Marty because I didn't support him enough when he was champion, and I God damn it, Kamaru Usman's one of the greatest fighters ever. We were talking about bald kings today at the gym. It's like who's like top 10 bald kings, and they put The Rock at one. I'm like, you know what? Kamaru's number one or number two in there. I want to
But
Kamaru's up there,
I put Kamaru's a king. He deserves to be up there with The Rock.
brother. If Kamaru, I have my money on Kamaru versus The Rock in a fight. Kamaru would kill him.
Yeah, I mean they both pull off the shaved head fearlessly. So
I mean,
both bald kings.
If you put The Rock in his prime, all right, when he was like, I don't know. Let's first of all, The Rock's not 6'5". There's been photos of him with Charles Barkley. The dude looks like 6'2". All right. So let's say he's 6'2". He's 6'2", and I don't know. Let's say he was like 250. I'd still take Marty over him. Marty's one of the best wrestlers of all time. And his striking, oh my God.
Are you talking about who would win in a fight between Kamaru Usman and The Rock?
Like, we'll be nice and give The Rock and have The Rock be in his prime. Like, Rock's like, let's say The Rock at 32 or 30 versus Kamaru at 32.
No, The Rock isn't a trained fighter though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
I'd take Kamaru all day,
yeah.
which is why Kamaru's the king of all bald men.
Could just fucking pile drive Kamaru though. Just hit
No,
him with that rack stunner. Oh,
no, no. My whole point is Kamaru can beat The Rock's ass, so Kamaru is the king of bald men.
fair enough. Kamaru Usman.
Actually,
Yeah, dude.
wait,
I thought
wait, was fucking what's his face? Was Kane ever bald?
I think he would shave his head sometimes, yeah.
No. Wait, what about DC? God damn it! You know what? DC's the king of bald men.
No, his bald head wasn't as good as Kamaru's.
That's true. Anyway, back to the fights.
But
Julian Erosa was good. That guillotine like you were talking about earlier.
yeah, that was a
I,
nasty guillotine. He jumped on Ramos.
yeah,
Just like clamped him. It was cool. It was good for
that
Julian
was
Rosa.
wild. I saw the highlights for that one. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was the submission of the night.
Yeah.
But, uh, but yeah,
Anything else?
I mean that essentially covers it. I mean,
Yeah. It's a fight night card, so I mean,
yeah, I mean I
it's an
thought it was
Apex card. It's not even a fight night card.
I mean yeah, it was a good card. I mean, there was a bunch of great fights. Really kind of snuck up. I was pleasantly
Mm-hmm.
surprised. Peyton Talbot, he's gonna be good. He's gonna be one of those names I'll be looking out for now. Same thing with Aaron's.
Yeah. All right, let's go to next week's card.
Yeah. So we got next week Blanchfield and Farrow. And Blanchfield. All right, we got Aaron Blanchfield.
And Manon
Uh,
Ferro.
Manon Farrow.
Man on Ferret? Is that how you say your name?
I don't know, something French. So I'm assuming it's Manion Farrow.
Brother, for
Yeah.
some reason, whenever I hear a French person speak English with that French accent, it's just like very irritating. It gives me the ick. I'm
Not a
going
fan of
with
the French. Neil Patel, not a fan of the French.
I'm not. I'm grateful for them for helping out America and all the in the revolution and all the world wars, but fuck them.
What do you think of this matchup? Blanchfield for
Uh, Burrow's the next champion, so I mean, yeah. But like, I'm trying. I haven't seen Blanchfield fight as much. Is she more of a grappler?
She's more of a grappler.
Okay, yeah.
She's a
I'm
wizard with
taking. I might
jiu-jitsu.
take Blanchfield this one, honestly. Farrow's good, but like Blanchfield, man, the French. The one thing we know about French fighters, they don't know how to grapple.
Yeah, I mean, Ferro's just not. I mean, I'm not saying she's a bad grappler. I'm just saying like that's just not her
Hmm.
forte.
So if
She's
Blanchfield comes
definitely
out
more of a striker.
wrestling, I got Blanchfield, but I'm probably gonna go with Farrow. I think Farrow's too really good.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this kind of favors more so. This matchup favors more so Blanchfield.
Yeah.
I mean, I just feel like she's just got some more weapons. Just
Hmm.
got more weapons than Ferro does in regards to the ground. And I mean, she's a killer on the ground. She catches girls all the time. I mean, she caught
Hmm.
Jessica Andrade, Molly McCann, Aldridge. So I mean, she just beat Tyler Santos. So
Mm.
she's a killer. You know. So
Mm.
I have my feeling is that Blanchfield will come out on top, but this is a really good matchup because Ferro's striking is far superior to Blanchfield.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just kind of like, all right, how do
It's
you get her there? Is she a good enough grappler to like take her down? Because if it's like a distance battle the whole time, then it's Ferro. But
Blanchfield didn't wrestle in high school, so we'll
yeah,
see.
but I mean, she's got a great guard game, good top game. So
Well, I mean, yeah, all jujitsu people have good top game, but it's like you guys can't wrestle, so it's
that's the thing.
like one of my buddies who's a black belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu, he's like, I'm not bad at wrestling. I'm like, yeah, but if I put a high school wrestler against you, like fresh out of high school, I tell you right now, he'll kill you in terms of taking you down, and then you could kill him on the ground.
Look at some. What's Ferro's? I wonder what her takedown defense is. Let's see.
Look it up.
I know it showed on the UFC website. Let's check this out. And Ferro. All right, women's flyweight, 11-1. Takedown accuracy. She's landed
91%.
one. How many times has? Where do you see that? Her takedown defense is 65%.
Oh, I was on a different website.
This is straight from the UFC's website. All right, now let's look at. I mean, Blanchfield is not a bad wrestler. She was able to take down Andrade and choke her out
Okay.
convincingly. So it's not like she might not have like a
She doesn't have
crazy background in
Chimaev.
it,
She doesn't have the Chimaev wrestling.
but I mean, she's got 83%
Hmm.
takedown defense. She's got 30. All right, to be fair, 36% for her takedowns. She landed 10 takedowns. Um,
But she only needs to
33
land a
attempted.
couple to like keep her down.
Right, exactly. And that's kind of what shows it here is
Has
once
Faro fought a 5 round fight before?
I don't believe so. No,
What about
no.
Blanchfield?
She's been scheduled for him, but she was
She
scheduled
yeah,
for
she's
it
had
against Andrade, but she
like I'm
she
just
she didn't fight 5 rounds. She choked
she's
out Andrade.
she's never fought a 5 round fight, so this is something we'll see whose cardio is good.
Yeah,
Like both of them is the test of their cardio because neither has fought a 5 round fight before. One of them
yeah,
was scheduled for it, but she won in round two
yeah.
against
And that just depends on who's able to
yeah.
play the game or whatever, you know. So
Yeah.
I
So
mean, I feel like
Blanchfield
um,
beat Andrade in a 5 round. It was supposed to be a 5 round fight, but she beat her by
she
rear
beat her in
naked
six.
choke.
Yeah, 6.5 minutes.
Yeah.
She's a savage. Tell her.
Yeah. No,
This chick's a
she's
savage.
legit. And
She
she's
she could
young.
she almost ripped Molly McCann's arm off. She could the shit out of her.
Jesus. She's young, dude. She's younger than us. Or older than her.
Yeah. No,
What the fuck?
she's just got like this Jersey like dog attitude. Henzo Gracie.
Is she just someone from
She's
the
trained at Henzo Gracie Academy. She's a black belt under Carl Pravich.
Yeah, she's just a she's a Jersey Shore chick that learned how to fight.
She's a dog. It's cold-blooded, dude. Cold-blooded Aaron Blanchfield. Watch out. She's a beast. I'm high on Aaron Blanchfield, so picking her. Favoring her. Um,
Her mom's name is Betsy.
Shout out Betsy. Also on this card, we got. I mean, there's some good matchups on this card. This is in Boardwalk also. They made this good card. You got Luke and Buckley, Vicente Luque, Joaquin Buckley.
I got Lique in that one.
Yeah, Luque is. I think he's coming off a win, right? Yeah, he's coming off a
Yeah,
win against RDA. He looked
he
good.
beat RDA. He was supposed to fight fucking Sean Brady. This is supposed to be a fucking co-main. Or no, this was supposed to be the main event. Sean Brady versus Vicente Luque, but because Brady got injured, they had to switch it to Ferro being the main event. Like both
Yeah,
fights were gonna be 5 rounds, but now they made this one. I don't know if is this one 3 rounds or 5 rounds?
it's 5 rounds.
Uh
Oh, this is. Oh wait, the Luque. Oh, Luque Buckley. I'm sorry, it's 3 rounds.
okay.
I thought you meant just the main for some reason. No, it's a 3 round fight. Um,
Yeah, they were gonna headline Lique versus Sean Brady, which is
Buckley. He
actually
just fought. Didn't he? Oh yeah, he fought. Where you saying? I'm sorry.
so it's supposed to be Lique versus Sean Brady for the main event. But then they made it for Roe versus Blanchfield because of the fact that Buckley had to replace Brady because he's out.
Right,
All right, I got okay. So who you taking for Blanchfield and for Rowe?
bro. I'm taking Blanchfield.
All right, I'm taking Rowe, and who are you taking, Lique or Buckley?
I'm taking Luque. I like Luque in this fight. Luque's a dog. I think his pressure will just
Facts.
be a little too much for Buckley. But I don't think Buckley doesn't like getting bullied, and Luque is just a classic bully.
Yeah. No.
He
Yeah.
fights anyways. I just think it's a bad matchup for Buckley. He's just not going to have the space to like work his game,
No.
and it's just going to be. I feel like it's going to be Luque. I mean, it might be a competitive fight. Don't get me wrong, but I just think it's going to fall
No.
into Luque's rhythm.
Yeah.
To be able to take it.
Yeah. Oh,
But shout out to Joaquin Buckley. Joaquin Buckley, owner of the greatest knockout of all time.
oh yeah, that spinning ninja kick, that shit was wild.
It's Ibuka Saganai. Shout out
Yeah.
to Ibuka Saganai. Still fighting. Still doing his thing.
Shout out
He's
to Joaquin Buckley
he's thriving
joining.
and joining what?
I was gonna say shout out to Joaquin Buckley. He's joining that cult.
I have no idea what you're talking about. What cult?
There's some cult Strickland mentioned, and I googled it, and it was like legit.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't take Sean Strickland word for everything.
Yeah.
But next fight in this card though, we got
Weidman and
Chris
Silva. That's gonna be a good one.
return of Chris Weidman. We have Weidman and Silva at home. Chris Weidman and Bruno Silva. I mean, I would love to see like Chris Weidman have his big comeback fight and get a win and everything, but this man is pretty washed.
I got Bruno Silva by knockout.
Yeah, I mean, I hope that doesn't happen, but I mean, you know what? I want to believe it. You gotta believe it to see it. So
He's got 33 fights, 23 wins, 20 by knockout. I
yeah,
think
I
Bruno
mean,
Silva is gonna knock him out.
yeah, I mean, hey, I'm just trying to believe in the dogs. All right, Chris Weidman, I'm taking him. Chris Weidman by decision. Although that's really my heart speaking. It'll probably be Bruno Silva, but like TKO or something.
No.
But I hope that doesn't happen. I hope Weidman's able
Yeah.
to pull through.
Nate Landwehr's fighting on here.
Nate Landwehr, dude.
I love Nate
Nate
Landwehr.
Landwehr, Jamal Amers, Chidi Anjakwani, and Reese McKee. These are all good fights. Anything like really stick out here to you?
Oh yeah. Fucking the new Tony Ferguson's brother is fighting on this card.
Which
Julio
guy?
Ares versus Herbert Burns.
Julio Arc. How is he? Is that what people are calling him? How is he the
Huh?
new Tony? How is he the new Tony Ferguson?
No, I'm saying Herbert Burns' brother Gilbert Burns is the new Tony Ferguson.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Gilbert, if you're listening to this, you're the new Tony Ferguson.
Oh you're talking shit. Oh, I get it.
Yeah. Gilbert
So
Burns is the new Tony
I'm so
Ferguson.
slow. I thought you were like, I'm like, Tony
Th-
Ferguson does not have
Think
a
about
brother. What are you
this.
talking?
Think about this. Tony lost to Gaethje, which was the number one contenders fight, right?
It's
Gilbert
not the
lost
same,
to
bro. It's
Gilbert
not the
lost to
same.
Bilal when that was the number one contenders fight. And now he lost to and then Charles, he lost to Charles right after. Now he just lost to Gilbert lost to what's his face? Jack JDM. Like Gilbert's I think Gilbert's washed, man. He's about to be 38. Like I just think he's washed.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's in his prime anymore, but I don't think he's in the same position that Tony Ferguson's in.
I'm
I
telling you
mean,
right now, the
there's
Gilbert
a major
Burns.
difference. There's a major difference between what happened to Tony Ferguson in the Justin Gaethje fight and what happened to Gilbert Burns in the Bilal fight.
Well, I'm just saying, I think Gilbert Burns is old and washed. Like,
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right.
I think Gilbert Burns again, the one against Chimaev, that was prime Gilbert Burns. That was when he was at his best because he beat Chimaev, arguably.
Peak Burns, dude.
Yeah, that was peak Burns. That was peak Burns. But anyway,
That
yeah,
was a crazy fight.
yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, Herbert Burns is fighting on the card. Yeah.
Oh, Andre
Gabriel
Petrosky's
Aljo.
fighting.
Oh,
I know this guy. I
oh, he
like,
fought. He fought Michel Pereira.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He got TKO by Michel Pereira. Poor guy. But
I remember
he
this.
was on a 5 fight win streak before that though. So
He beat Gerald Mashirt.
who doesn't beat Gerald Meerschaert? Oh,
Yeah. But like
okay.
I remember Andre Petrosky. I met one of his training partners from back in the day in Austin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he's American. So like I met one guy who trained with him when he was in fucking goddamn what city is this guy from again? Yeah, he's from Springfield, Pennsylvania, but he like he trained in Philly for a bit before moving on, and then I met one guy who trained with him there. I was like, "Oh, is this dude in the UFC?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like a veteran. I was like, "Oh, okay."
So let's see if he can bounce back. I mean, he's on a 5 fight win streak before that. So
He's fighting Jakob Malkoun.
Jacob Malkoun, dude. Jacob Malkoun's good though. The guy out of
Yeah.
Australia.
He lost to
I
Cody
mean,
Brundage and
yeah, but he got DQ'd against Brundage though. It
yeah.
was an illegal elbow. Said, yeah, it's illegal elbow to the back of the head is what he got
He
DQ'd
lost
for.
to he lost to Brendan Allen before that.
Yeah, but he's beat Abdul Razak Al Hassan, AJ Dobson.
Yeah. Malkoun's not bad.
Uh,
This will be a good fight.
it's not bad. Yeah, it's a good fight, night fight.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, Chidi Njokuani is fighting. Let's see if he can bounce back. He's on a bit of a skid, but he's got some crazy highlights on his reel, so hopefully he can
Yeah.
pull off some. But I mean, he's just fought some tough people. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he lost to Gregory Rodriguez, who's just I mean, they call him
No.
RoboCop for a reason. Michael Olachuk. So
Yeah.
we'll see though. He's fighting Reese McKee. Do you remember Reese McKee? He's one of he's one of Comsat's early victims. He fought him on Fight Island.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
and he got beat up. He's one of the people that Kamsa was made his name off of.
That he beat in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, but like I mean, he wasn't. Yeah, exactly. I think he stopped McKee in the first round.
I still
I think
remember when I still remember when what was it? I still remember when Cumshot was like
you gotta not call him that on the pod, dude.
okay.
That's
All right.
just gross. Like it's
All right.
honestly
All right.
gross.
All right. All right. I'll be respectful. I'll be respectful.
God, it's been gross.
Uh, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I'm disappointed we're not going to see Colby and him fight, but it is what it is. Uh, God, what is it? Chimaev and Gerald Mashirt. That was a fight. Because remember, Gerald Mashirt was like, "I'm gonna choke you out," and I don't know. Chimaev told him, "I'm gonna choke you out," and Gerald Mashirt's like, "If you win, I'll give you my black belt by like if you choke me out."
Mhm.
Instead, Chimaev just knocked him out in like 2 seconds.
Dude, he smoked him. That was tough. That was a
Brother,
great
I
knockout,
was
though.
brother, I was like, I expected to see like a fucking choke. Kamzat didn't even try one takedown. He just knocked him out. I'm like, Jesus,
No,
this dude has power.
he just swung right on him,
Yeah.
took him out. But yeah, so Freeze McKee's coming back, fighting Chidi and Jaquani. Kyle Nelson's gonna
Yeah,
try and bounce back. They're really hanging on to Kyle Nelson, probably just because he's Canadian. But
yeah,
actually, no. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. This has been under my radar. He's actually on a 2-fight win streak.
yeah.
That's cool. They kept him around. I like Kyle Nelson. He's fun to watch. So,
No.
but he's fighting Bill Algeo. He's on a 2-fight win streak. He's coming off a win against Alexander Hernandez and a fight of the night over TJ Brown. So he's coming off a good 2023.
Who you
That'll be
got?
good.
Who you got?
I don't know who Nurse Sultan Ruzaboev is, and it said, wait, who's Cedric Dumas? I feel like I know that name.
Let's pull it up.
Cedric Dumas. I know this name. Why do I? Cedric Dumas.
He's American. His nickname is the Reaper.
I feel like I saw him fight.
He fought a Azar and Cody Brundage. He beat both of them.
Right. He lost Josh Brown. Oh, that's right. He got a guillotine on the Contender Series a couple years ago. He's fighting Nurselton. So who's this guy? He is a 30 years old, training out of Pennsylvania, but he's from Uzbekistan. He's 6'5", middleweight 6'5".
Wait, what?
The guy's
Six
fighting.
five?
Yeah, he's
Is this
scheduled to fight.
dude?
He's scheduled to fight Chow Braulio.
Wait. Go
He's
back,
from
go back. Cedric Dumas beat 5'9". Who the fuck is the 6'5" guy that he lost to?
No, I'm saying the guy he's fighting, Nursultan Ruzabov,
Yeah.
he's 6'5". That's all I was saying.
Oh.
6'5" Uzbekistani guy.
Oh, I was like, is he another Alex Pereira, like fucking cutting 100 or cutting like 100 pounds to get to fucking middleweight?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what weight class he should be fighting at. I just know the scheduled fight at 85.
Okay.
So we'll see. So that'll be a good fight. Can't hate on any of the Uzbekistani guys coming in. They're all fun.
Yeah. No, yeah, they're all good. Did you
Yeah,
know who's his face? Shavkat's technically Uzbek. He's born in Uzbekistan.
yeah.
His
Oh
his
yeah.
favorite animal is a horse, and he loves horse meat.
Live by the horse, die by the horse.
Yeah,
It's the way to
yeah,
step.
yeah.
Right. Anything else on this card stand out to you, man?
Hold up. I'm calling it right now. Leak is gonna knock out Buckley. He's
Calling for Luka to knock out Buckley. I
yeah,
think he'll get him with like a Tarsus or something. I think he might if he's gonna finish him, I think he'll sub him.
all right. I'm gonna talk a little shit here.
No,
So
talk your shit, dude.
everybody's seeing my screen. The greatest knockout in UFC history is right here. Hold up.
Your fucking 2.5 men clips.
Yeah. This is the greatest knockout
Charlie
ever.
goes to a swinger party. So funny. Yeah, we knocked out Bilal back in the day.
This is the greatest
The
knockout of all
MSG.
time.
Which one's better, this one or Buckley?
This one.
Oh god.
Bilal
No,
gets knocked out. That's one
the
of the greatest
webcam's
highlights
losing it.
after.
We've got a real ghetto setup for this webcam right now, so
Brother, it's a shitty webcam.
yeah, I mean this isn't stable at all.
I saw those $50 webcams and I'm like, dude, this is a podcast that no one listens to. I am not spending $50 on a fucking webcam. It's also
I
just a
don't blame you.
webcam. I bought that same exact webcam model in 2021 for my work for work and it worked fine. Like
Yeah.
they could see my face, they could hear me. Like that's all you need.
Yeah.
Like I'm just glad we can have some sort of a webcam to show your face. You're not the ghost of Christmas past. You're not the ghost of Conor McGregor's championship reign.
Yeah, right. I'm the ghost of Conor McGregor's 145 run.
That is the greatest run of all time.
That was a very exciting run.
That was the greatest run of all time. It's not even fucking close.
It's up there, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, one.
I think there might have been more like dominant runs, but for like the ascent of stardom, I mean,
Mhm.
I mean, Ronda had a pretty crazy
But
rise
Connor
too.
never lost at 145, so.
No, what I'm saying is, if we're talking like the rise of like start, Connor just like dipped though. Like he didn't stick around and like defend his belt.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's definitely up there. It's
Hmm.
probably it's the top. I think there's been more obviously more dominant fighters, more dominant champions, but in terms of just the rapid ascension of stardom and just the excitement brought along the way,
Yeah.
you're correct.
So, yeah, classic fights now
And what'd you think of you were right? You did Hagler Hearns. What'd you
versus
think of it?
Hearns.
Yeah, Marvin Hagler, the marvelous
Yeah,
Marvin
versus
Hagler.
Hearns. Was it Thomas
Thomas Hit
Hearns? Thomas Hearns, right?
Thomas the Hitman Hearns, dude.
I keep on thinking Eddie Hearns because of fucking the promoter.
No, no, I think it's Eddie Hearn, not
Oh,
even Eddie Hearns. So yeah, but I don't know if that's just semantics. Who cares?
brother,
But no, it's Thomas Hearns.
that's the greatest boxing fight I've seen for 3 rounds ever. Just it's the best 3 rounds ever of any fight game.
Yeah, I mean, if we're just talking like short, just dogfight
I don't
wars,
care.
that's
You could bring up any UFC fight. I don't think it was as good as that fucking boxing match.
yeah. I mean, you could look at I mean, maybe the most, I guess, a somewhat more apt comparison would be like Diego or Gilbert Melendez and Diego Sanchez when they fought UFC 166. That was a fucking insane fight. Um, where Gilbert Burns just and he caught him pretty bad. Gilbert Burns cut Diego with an elbow at the end of round pretty bad, and they were just slugging it the whole time. They had these crazy like just in the pocket, just like hook kind of exchanges.
Oh, it was
Gilbert
when
was winning
this.
it. Gilbert was arguably the best in the world at the time. He was coming off of his Strike Force run and a very controversial loss to Ben Henderson.
Wait,
So
Gilbert Burns?
Gilbert Melendez.
Oh, okay. I was about to
Yeah,
say.
I might have slipped and said Burns a second ago.
Yeah,
I'm so used to saying that. But
Yeah.
no, my bad. No, good for calling me out on it. I need to stay. If I meant Melendez.
Yeah.
Uh, we've been talking about Gilbert Burns for like fucking 4 weeks in a row, dude. Honestly.
Because I lost $150 because of his fucking knee. Because he's a fucking idiot. And also,
How it
it's
goes,
like,
dude.
Gilbert, you were up. You don't need to fucking go for another takedown, brother.
No, but all right, but who cares? So we digress. We've run this into the ground. I get it.
Yeah.
We both
I'm
lost
still
money.
salty after
You and I
two
both lost
weeks.
money in that fight. I get it. Um,
Wait, did you put money on that fight?
or well, I didn't, but
Okay.
the in-house parlay did, so I
Okay.
vicariously lost money. Which is the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Um, no, but so Diego Sanchez was just like he's kind of like win and lose, and he would just have like exciting fights, and he would just like win one, drop one.
Hmm.
They were just slugging it out, and Gilbert's up, but Diego just one of their exchanges, he just winds up with this fucking Popeye uppercut, and just ball just cracks him, and Gilbert goes like flying, like Gilbert
Yeah.
goes flying back, and Diego jumped on him and just was mauling him, and I guess I guess he kind of he went for a choke,
Yeah.
like he stopped punching him, he went for a choke, but I felt like he could have stopped him. He could have
Yeah.
stopped him, but it was an insane fight,
Yeah.
and it was just like that's probably the closest I can think of energy wise.
Yeah.
Never
Well,
made, but anyways, let's talk about the actual fight
yeah.
though.
Oh, I was
For
gonna
actual
say
boxing,
another 3 rounder I just remembered. Gilbert Burns, Hamzat Chimaev.
it's true.
People
It's
don't
true.
realize that was one of the greatest fights in UFC history. Like that was
It really is.
insane.
It really is. That's an instant classic.
That was insane. Chimaev was going
But like
down in
you get,
round three, like
I feel like
crazy.
that was a more technical fight. Though. Like the thing with Hagler Hearns, it's not like, and I don't mean this in a pejorative way, but it's not a technical fight by any
Hmm.
means. Like you, it kind of starts that way a little bit,
And it's just a
but it
brawl.
very quickly just like devolves into this just brawl.
Yeah.
And like you see like the look in the eyes of both the guys just completely shift. I mean, Thomas Hearns, I mean, there's nothing behind that man's eyes the whole time. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he's just looking for blood, and Hagler's just ice cold as always.
Hagler's insane, man.
Yeah, I mean, Hagler's one of my favorites. John Mugabe fight, Ray
Yeah.
Leonard fight. I mean, yeah, a lot of great fights out of both those guys. Hearns is also one of my favorites. Hearns has some violent knockouts.
I mean, he's the
He knocked
greatest.
out he knocked out Roberto Duran back in the day, and
Yeah.
hold on, let me see if I can find this fight for you. I want to show you. Have you seen this fight? Hearns and Duran?
I've read about it. I haven't seen the clips.
Okay. Hearns. I'm gonna call you unboxing. Hearns Duran. And this is in like the third round or the second round in 1984.
Oh my god.
So granted, Roberto Duran is a little bit older this time. Hold on. Just fucking struggling to zoom. All right, you see this?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's just swinging on him. This is Roberto Duran. He just boom left,
Oh my god.
and he dragged him into a brawl too. Oh, you see that though? Look at this shit from Hearns. Look at this shit. Look at this fucking straight right hand.
Oh my god.
Watch this shit. Boom. That's a bullet.
Oh yeah.
That's a bullet.
Was Roberto Duran? He was Mexican, right?
No, he was from Panama.
Oh, he's Panamanian. Okay. Or Panamanian.
Panamanian. Yeah, no, he's an icon of Panama.
Shout out to Panama. They let us steal that canal from them.
Shot to Panama.
We're gonna steal it
Great.
back soon, don't worry.
Making the greatest canal of all time.
Yeah. What else was there? Oh yeah,
That
fucking
was so, and that was right before the so that fight, that was
mhm.
right before he fought Fred Hudgens before in September, but that was the year prior to Hagler's fight was when he fought Roberto Duran. So that's that motherfucker that he's fighting.
Was Roberto Duran, I was reading, he would drink before every fight.
I've heard the same. I don't know if I can't like confirm that, but I've heard the same. He
Like
was a
he would
party boy.
drink tequila or whatever fucking bullshit.
He was
And
he was a party boy.
like he would take like a shot or he wouldn't drink heavy before the fight. I was reading that he would just take like a shot or two just to get his calm his nerves before. And like his opponents could smell his breath, like fucking smelling like alcohol. Because like he would drink like alcohol that just makes your breath smell like tequila makes your breath smell bad.
Yep. But yeah, dude, Roberto Duran's a legend though.
Oh
But
yeah,
anyway,
sure.
it was Thomas Hearns, also a legend. He
For
Tom,
sure.
but yeah, I mean Marvin Hagler in this fight though. I mean shit. But the crazy thing about this fight is like a lot of times in boxing, even with the most amazing climactic boxing fights,
Hmm.
the first three rounds, it's usually tepid, right? And they
Yeah,
just like
they're just
catch
trying to
each
get the
other's
feel
rhythm
of
and all
it.
that. It doesn't go like this. I mean, this is aged and stayed the classic that it is because just from the jump they were just in each other's face. I mean, this is
Hmm.
as old school of a brawl as it gets. So yeah, man, fantastic stuff. Gotta love Thomas Hearns, Marvin Hagler.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I watched it and I was like, this is the greatest boxing fight I've ever seen for 3 rounds. Because I've seen Foreman Ali, I've seen Thrilla in Manila, I've seen Rumble in the Jungle. Those were like insane. I the Joe Frazier George Foreman fight was insane.
George Foreman was another one where he's just hitting people different.
Well, I mean, the greatest. That's because he was Sonny Liston's training partner. I think it was Sonny Liston, right?
Was it real?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I want to say it was Sonny Liston. Let me look it up.
I don't know. I feel like Sonny Liston was older than him.
Yeah,
Significant. He was significantly older.
George
Sonny
Foreman,
Liston was a champion during like the 50s,
training partner.
50s, 60s.
Yeah, yeah,
I never knew that.
yeah. They used to be sparring partners, George Foreman and Sonny Liston.
God, can you imagine watching that sparring? Everybody get out of the way. Sonny Liston's here.
Oh my God,
Dude,
Sonny
did you ever see
Liston.
Sonny Liston was a madman. He's got kind of tragic story, but
Yeah,
outside of that, when he was fighting Muhammad Ali, tortured this man. He just absolutely tortured him. He was calling him ugly. He was saying all sorts of crazy things. Like he was doing all sorts of crazy shit.
dude, your camera
And
right now is bad.
yeah, I don't know what's good with it. I really
Yeah.
don't. What?
Oh my God. I was like, you said ugly. I was like, Zach, you kind of your camera's making me look a little ugly.
Why is it like this?
I don't
It's so
know.
crazy.
You're like pixels right now. You're like little pixels. You're like a hundred pixel
Why am I red?
because you're a ginger.
What is going on?
I don't know.
Disappeared.
Oh my
Oh wait,
God.
let me. What if I go to? Maybe it's my background here. There we go. I just got to stay on Wikipedia.
Yeah. You need light in your life. You need God. Sign you need
Find God.
God.
Yeah, find God.
Yep.
But no, dude, did you hear the story about so like Sonny Liston was fighting Muhammad Ali,
Mm-hmm.
and the lead up, Muhammad Ali would just like literally follow him around and just like shout him down and like just harass him. He showed up to
Mm-hmm.
like I think he was gambling or something, and Muhammad Ali showed up and Sonny Liston just pulled out a gun and started shooting it in the air, dispersed the whole crowd.
Oh my
Sonny
God.
Liston was a madman. Don't get
Yeah.
twisted. Fucking legend.
He died at 40. He was young.
Yeah. No, he died. Yeah, he's got a tragic story. He just wasn't treated fairly. He was underappreciated. Yeah.
You know who got a crazier story than that?
Mm,
You already know.
no. Oh,
Bernard Hopkins.
our Hopkins does have a crazy story.
That dude was champion at 50.
Yeah, the eternal Bernard Hopkins went out in a pretty tough way, but he was a champ. Though.
Yeah.
Bernard Hopkins is great,
Yeah.
but yeah, man. I don't know. Do you have anything to say about
All right, I'm
Marvin
ending the
Hagler?
record. No, I'm wowed. I'm stopping the recording now.